This time we're going to take a look at the recently released synopsises for the upcoming episodes of Digimon Ghost Game. So this is episodes 6 through to 9. So obviously this video will have brief spoilers for the synopsises for those upcoming episodes. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the rough ideas of what's happening in the next few episodes, I'd recommend not watching this episode or watching this episode later, or what have you. Or just mute this episode and give me the views. I don't know, I'm not your dad. But in any case, so these are all ones that have come from the episode guide that's released in the TV listing, I believe. So the source for this is With the Will, because With the Will puts these up whenever they come up. So it's nice that we get these. We had them with Adventure Colon, and I'm glad that we get these with Ghost Game too, because it gives you sort of an idea of what's to come. But the overall synopsis, if they're anything like the ones from Adventure Colon, is they're not super... They're kind of vague. They're not super clear about what they are. Like a few episodes of Adventure Colon, I'd read the synopsis and not be too thrilled for the episode, but then the episode turns out to be something completely different. One episode like that was the Ponchomon debut episode. I never thought Ponchomon would show up, but it did, even though it didn't say in the synopsis. So, again, they are kind of vague. So first of all, we have episode 6, which is coming up for release on November 14th. So this is not the episode that comes out tomorrow, it's the episode that comes out in the following week. So the episode title is The Cursed Song. And the synopsis for this episode is, in a near future where new technology has developed, which is kind of part of the synopsis for the whole show, if you sing a certain song at a karaoke box, something bizarre happens. While you're in the middle of singing the song, someone else's eerie singing joins in before something black and mysterious attacks you, the singer. Ruri hears about this and drags Hiro and Kiyoshiro with her to the karaoke room. They discover that the culprit is Sirenmon. Hey, we get Sirenmon debuting, that's pretty cool. I don't think we've really had Sirenmon show up much. I feel like I've played with her in like Digimon Heroes, which is one of the old mobile games. But in any case, so the culprit is Sirenmon, who once was a performance singer in the digital world. While Sirenmon's songs were originally a weapon to her, she learned after coming to the human world that songs can emotionally move people, and she wanted to have humans listen to her songs. Hiro and Ko are forced to battle with Sirenmon, who can make musical attacks, so they stand up to her in a pseudo-digital world. But... and that's the synopsis. So it looks like, again, with the same as the Mummymon episode and the Pumpkinmon episode, is that the Digimon is kind of well-meaning in their intentions. Episode 7, which comes out on November 21st, is entitled Bird. And that's the word. So it's just bird by itself. And the synopsis is that something aerial in the shape of a bird is seen throughout various parts of the city. At the same time, a murder of crows appears and attacks pet shops and private houses. Hiro's school and Ruri's friends are among the targeted, and pet birds start disappearing. What is the mysterious aerial shape that is pulling the strings behind the scenes? And what's more, a strange young man, Daigo, wonder if it's Daigo from Try, probably not. So a mysterious name called Daigo appears to be in a collaborative relationship with that aerial being. What is their goal? As Hiro and Ko investigate the spots of the crow attacks, they come to realize Daigo and Ko's terrible scheme. So that sounds eerie. So we have something what I thought would be in Ghost Game from the start is we have humans who are either intentionally or unintentionally helping the bad Digimon do things, like, or they're being abused or used in some way. And that was something that especially young hunters had, like they would and same with Yokai Watch, the Digimon would kind of possess the human and make them commit crimes. So maybe we're getting into that way, or maybe it's just an evil chosen child, which that'd be kind of cool. And maybe it's just Daigo from Try. I don't know, he disappeared and died and maybe came back to life as a ghost. I don't know. So episode 8, which comes out November 28th, is called Night Parade / Pandemonium, which I think Pandemonium is actually Venomiotismon's attack, or no, Belial Vamdemon's attack maybe. Anyway, so the synopsis is, something mysterious occurs on the Metropolis Expressway. According to eyewitness reports, monsters can be seen racing along the interstate. It came to be called the Night Parade of Demons. Ruri invites Hiro and Kiyoshiro to hang out at a racing kart ground, but abruptly, a Digimon on a race kart appears to be on the course. The Digimon runs around slowly before heading towards the expressway. Hiro and Ko learn that the Monster Night Parade appearing on the expressway is the work of a Digimon. Surprise! But what exactly is the reason for it? So that sounds like it could be fun. Again, they're kind of vague. I'm so far I'm on board for all these plots. And lastly, we have episode 9, which is released on December 5th, so a month away, and it's called Twisted Time. Hiro begins to mistake the time and arrive late, or is about to go to bed when several hours have already passed. What a mood, without him realizing. Again, what a mood. For some reason, only Hiro's sense of time is getting messed up. Ruri and Ko invite him to hang out with them at the library in the suburbs as a change of pace. There, they meet the knowledgeable Bokumon and their assistant Bakumon. Bokumon and Bakumon. I thought it would be Bokumon and Namon. Oh well. Interestingly, Bokumon is a character in the currently released Digimon Dreamers manga, which is coming out in Psycho Jump, so I wonder if there's going to be any sort of Easter egg to that, even though they're in different universes. Anyway, so they've just arrived in the human world. They learn that it is to invite him to hang out at the library. Oh, sorry, I've just completely skipped it. They learn that it is the Clockmon previously encountered who is messing up Hiro's time. He was taking revenge on Hiro. When Ruri and Ko leave the library, Clockmon attacks Hiro, but just then the situation takes a sudden turn. So that all looks very, very exciting. It looks like we're getting Digimon showing up that are friendly Digimon, as well as Digimon who are recurring bad guys, like with Clockmon. So all that's pretty exciting. I'm glad that we're getting these rough sort of vague synopses for each episodes. Definitely looking forward to all of these. There's not one that I kind of am not looking forward to. Of course, now that we have these, my prediction videos will kind of be a little bit different. They'll be based more on these rather than just pulling ideas out of thin air. But also, as I said, they're kind of vague, so they're not giving us the entire plot that happens. We don't really know many of the Digimon that are to blame for these events, except for Sirenmon and Clockmon. Everything else is kind of vague. I'm glad that we're getting another human character with a name that's maybe a character, I don't know. The other episode's synopsises and titles don't mention this Daigo, but I wonder if he's going to be a character. Part of me still wants him to be Daigo from Try, but that's probably not happening. Most likely not happening. But in any case, what do you think is going to happen in episodes 6 through to 9? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!